happy occasion, was it? But
That's true.
unlike today. Ladies and gentlemen, a diplomat is a man who always remembers a woman's birthday, but never remembers her age.
90.
That may be true, but there are exceptions, as Aidan will remind me, no doubt. Today is one of those days. It's with great pleasure that, although it is 5 days early, I remember about 9 months ago I said to Mum, look, I need to plan ahead. Could you tell me what date and when, what's happening with your 90th? She said, oh, I don't want to plan that far ahead. I said, why?
It might be gone.
If I'm scared, we might hear something. So finally, about 2 months ago, we got confirmation that you thought you might make it to 90. So she booked something. I mean, it's not on the day, but it's close enough. If you'd done it 9 months ago, we could have got it on the 1st of December. But, so here we are, 5 days early, and we'll call this your 90th. Well done. So, Elizabeth Malone is now 90, better known as Betty, Mum, or Grandma. I don't know what else you might call it. Great-grandma. That's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? But anyway, what have you managed, Mum? 4 children, average, twice as good as I made. 6 grandchildren, getting better, and 5 great-grandchildren?
Grandchildren, yeah.
No.
5.
5.5.
Yeah, 5.5.
5.5.
I'm the favourite.
Who said that? I think, is he the favourite? Do you have a favourite?
Yeah.
No.
No, she...
I never had any favourite for the children either.
Well, I wasn't the favourite, that's for certain. Anyway, you finally committed to booking somewhere. So at least we got somewhere before the Christmas rush. I was just wondering what your cancellation agreement was with the Athol. Was it up to 24 hours before you could cancel in case you weren't spared? Anyway, I'm glad you were spared. As I don't know if it was Frank Sinatra that said this, but he said, I don't really plan that far ahead these days. I don't even buy green bananas. Yeah.
It needs to be yellow.
Okay. All right, I'll explain that to you in a couple of years. So I did ask Mum for her secret to long life. She said, oh, I suppose it's because I was born such a long time ago. So I can't actually share any of her longevity secrets with you, I'm afraid.
Just the genes you're born with, I think.
Oh, I was going to come on to that, actually. They say you're over the hill at 90, Mum, but just remember when you're over the hill, you start to pick up speed again. I must say, I'm very happy that half of my genes are from someone who's lived to the age of 90. Because that's Grandma, yeah. Because it didn't bode very well when the other half of my genes died at 53. And that would have been your great-grandfather, to some of you. But they say that if you average out the age that your mum and dad had died, then that gives you a good idea of where you might end up in life. So keep living, Mum, because every year you go on, it gives me another 6 months. At the moment, I'm looking early 70s, but so all I would say is, I hope you live to at least 100. And may the last voice you hear be mine. Think about that, Aidan. But one gene I'm glad I didn't get from your mum was the gene that makes you watch Jeremy Kyle, Loose Women, and I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. So I haven't got that gene, thank goodness.
He does enjoy.
Teresa somewhat unkindly said of me once that if I had stayed in Aberdeen, she fears that I would have turned to a life of crime. She may have been right, but that must have been Dad's genes coming to the fore.
Well, when the taxi today were passing these bungalows on Asgrove Road West, he said, I used to pin strawberries there, crawl under there. And I went somewhere else, and he says, this I did. I said, I thought I'd a nice boy. I didn't know you did all these things.
Well, that wasn't half of it. But I'm sure I inherited all my best traits from you, Mum. Parents instill in us this moral compass that we take through the rest of our life. And for that, I'm very grateful to Mum and Dad. And for you younger generation, then that same moral compass is handed on to you. And you should be grateful for that, because it comes from people like this sitting here.
True north.
In many ways, you're a bit like the Queen, aren't you? You're sometimes jokingly known as the Aberdeen Quine. You were born about the same time as the Queen.
96.
You both had 4 children.
Yeah.
You both had to cope with the odd divorce in the family. Teresa? but thankfully there weren't too many divorces in our family for the Aberdeen Quine. But you, more seriously, you both share this remarkable quality of being wonderful examples to the rest of us. Mum, you've always been there for us. If we ever needed any advice or help, then you were there. I don't think I've ever heard you say a bad word about anyone, ever.
And I never swear.
No.
No.
Well,
I'm
to
sorry,
say,
I'm good guy, but I don't swear.
no, you've lived your life without controversy, which many people swear. I've never heard Mary swear. I'm not sure about Mike. Remind me.
You may have.
I might.
I think you may have.
Although you did swear to God on occasions that you would murder me when I was growing up. She did. They say if you want to get a sweet 90-year-old to say the F word, then just get another sweet 90-year-old to shout, bingo! You've been an inspiration to sort of, having lost your husband in your early 50s, you had to bring up Lawrence on your own. I never heard you complain once.
No.
And I know you sometimes got a little bit short with him, but hey, who wouldn't? You would have to be a saint not to. Lawrence needed a lot of time over the course of his life and yours, and you never balked at this serious life challenge. We never had much money growing up. You managed all the domestic finances for the family. You set aside money for all the necessities in life. There was the rent, there was Dad's union, there was this and that and that. And what was left was saved. And the rest, Dad was giving us his pocket money, you know.
No.
And he could go out and spend it in murders with his brother. And there was probably quite a lot spent then.
I would imagine.
But you diligently put money away for all our needs, and you actually managed to send 3 of us to piano lessons. A wonderful gift,
Yeah.
which I'm very, very, very grateful for. The amount of enjoyment it's given to other people. But we know how challenging those times were for you and Dad, particularly during the bad winters when the bricklayers were just laid off and there was no money coming in. You know, and you kind of just got on with your life, and we weren't affected too much. Everything carried on as normal for us, for which I'm extremely grateful. But of course, it didn't stop you throwing away money, did it? Because at one point,
So much.
your grandma and your great-grandma actually threw, who knows what £200 is. It was £200. She used to hide money in a custard packet, just at the bottom, underneath the custard. And at one point, she threw the custard packet away because she thought it was empty. And it ended up in the bin, and it went all the way to the rubbish tip with £200 in it. Well, thanks to Uncle Sid and the Aberdeen Sanitation Department, they managed to go to the tip, and they got the money back. So you are saved.
From the custard
You are
packet.
saved. But I think today, the only sad thing for me is that you don't have all your many friends and relatives here who would help you celebrate this very auspicious occasion. Particularly Dad, Lawrence. They would have loved to have been here. The names of your close friends and relatives are just far too many to even list. Yeah, those, it would make a sizable list. I mean, there's your sister Margaret, her husband Al, Violet, Sid. I mean, the list goes on and on. All your cousins. There were 10 cousins who used to get together, what, once a month?
Yeah.
And there's only 2 out of 10 left. Netta, Jackie's still going. Happy and Nan, they've gone. Jackie Bruce. It would be easier for me to list the ones who are actually still here. So that wouldn't it be wonderful if they could have all been here to help you celebrate? But you can't have everything. You either die young with all your friends at your funeral, or you die old and you've got no friends left. Which one would you like?
Dad with no friends.
Yes. He's a smart lad. So you are literally the last man standing, or last woman standing.
I am.
You are. Mum, I love you very much. Everyone here does. You've led an exemplary life so far, so don't let it go downhill from here on in. Happy birthday. Ladies and gentlemen, can I ask you all to raise your glasses and celebrate and toast with me to Betty's 90th birthday.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Right.
That was very good.
To go to the place.